Wait, what just happened?
I said,
That's all the people that are in the show.
You, me.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the cast for the night. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, no, and it's lucky. You're lucky that it's so great that it's the three of us tonight, and literally the first three people of the show.
I legit thought something went wrong. I was leaning over for an M&M, and then all of a sudden the music stopped. I wasn't watching.
I mean, and even though I didn't know what he was doing ahead of time, and I realized it as it was happening, but it was quite abrupt. It was abrupt. Oh my gosh! Welcome everybody to Games Lounge. Hello.
Hello.
We are live on YouTube and Facebook tonight again.
I noticed that by your double comments that I saw.
That's right. Yeah. It's gonna happen for me, and I think only me.
Yeah.
But
we have to refilm whether we refilm a whole new intro, or whether we literally recreate the exact same intro like they do when you take those family photos like 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have to try and do the same thing or do like each other's thing.
Oh yeah. No,
something.
It's a very good point too, because I was actually thinking of it would be great to kind of do an updated version of the opening credits. I think but for me it was just for the sake of doing another one.
I know I don't have the skills for that push-up thing that Scott did, but I'm pretty sure I can get that spaghetti. I'm pretty sure I can master the spaghetti noodle.
And speaking of master, who's gonna do mine?
Oh,
yeah.
What?
Scott.
I mean, all you're doing is putting a condiment on a sandwich,
That's
right? It's ketchup.
Yeah. He says, I like Jim's idea. I think Francois should do Scott. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I do too.
This is great.
But then don't follow it up with only being here once every
Yeah, no. I'll be here.
Shows.
I'll be here.
Now I heard condiments, and then that made me think of snacks. So I'm going to segue into. I made my own trail mix. Now some might say this isn't a trail mix; it's just a bunch of junk thrown in a bowl. But what is a trail mix, really?
I'm going to full screen you because I want to see this.
And some will say, "Don't bring that on a hike; you might die."
Oh my god, it looks so good.
That is peanut M&Ms.
No, yeah.
In a bowl full of barbecue Fritos.
Oh, shut up. That's so amazing.
That's the trail mix of champions or Games Lounge aficionados.
Oh my gosh.
I bet if we had that bowl on the floor, that'd get you to a push-up.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Or I'll just never leave the floor.
It's literally
my
negative. It's negative push-ups is what that bowl is.
Oh yeah.
You can do a push-up and take it, and then you need to do 3 more push-ups in order to negate
every
that.
bite is an opposite push-up.
There is,
I like that.
One of my favorite lines in Stripes with Bill Murray and Harold Ramis join the army, but before that, they're lounging around their apartment betting whether or not Bill Murray can do 3 push-ups, and Bill Murray hits the floor, just lays down. Harold Ramis turns to him and says, "That's none." And I just die.
That's none.
With the delivery.
None.
That's none.
Now I have to point out, first of all, I love your new house decor there, Matt.
Oh, absolutely. Matt's right now got the coolest place.
And my favorite, there's a couple things. I mean, there's a lot here to unpack. Two favorites are that you have a Jurassic Park sticker on your TV to match your shirt.
Correct.
Well, yeah, that's sweet.
And your board? Oh my goodness. All right, we're getting sued for sure. And then, but my next favorite thing is the Bagel Bites box. As though it's a decorative item. There's all these things.
Oh my gosh.
And then there's just a box of
he's got Doom.
But who's bringing I get a bag of 3D nachos and you got a Coke can, but who's bringing a box? You have to cook them in the oven.
Oh,
right? Who's bringing the box back to their room?
A hero.
This is my old computer here, right? And it heats up pretty high. So I just sit them on top.
Oh yeah. I thought you found
with my uncooled monitor as well, and my 24-hour TV running, it's really warm in this room.
Okay, so they sort of, if you will, thaw out, and you just eat them kind of wet.
They actually,
I'm
the bagel bites,
defrosting them under my desk lamp.
There you go.
Of course. The bagel bites serve two purposes, is what it is. They not only do they feed you, but they are also a heat sink to all of your electronics.
Oh, that makes sense. I actually thought it was finally we found a use now still for the CD-ROM drive. Like I thought that's you put it in and it could, but I guess not.
That is literally the coolest, though. I love that background. I love your room.
Oh
Background.
man, we
What?
need to pull back the curtain.
Sarah says, "I love your hat," which is definitely not part of the room.
That's not a real hat, actually. That is a green screen.
That is
as
green
well.
screened. Yeah, that is a
Correct.
green screen
This
hat.
is
We are
the,
high-tech now.
you know those the green unitard
Yeah.
type things that you see at sports events.
Yeah.
I just have a green bandana on.
Yeah.
A lot of people wonder where all the money that Mack Flash makes goes. It went into the special effects to create Matthew's hat.
But
and make
yeah,
it look real.
specifically, we had options, and we said we need green screen hat technology.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Very realistic too. It's got to look really good.
Specific, right? Like
Yeah.
we're gonna be the James Cameron of hat green screen technology.
And they're
Right.
like, okay, with the budget you have, you can pick one team, and we're like, the Expos.
Gotta pick one that doesn't exist anymore. Why not?
Obviously.
Come on.
Yeah. All right. Matt,
good
was your
news.
snack in your cool room? Oh, they're the
Snack-
bagel bites.
Oh, yes. Well, exactly. That was the whole meaning of that transition. The bagel bites, the 3D Doritos. There's some stuff all over the floor.
Oh, of course there is. I
Yeah.
think I heard it crunch.
What else is back here? Whatever.
Funyuns.
Actually, okay, so to wash down all of my various snacks, of course, and it's weird. I swear one day I'll get paid to hawk bubbly.
Bubbly?
Because
Yes, yes.
I love this stuff. Orange bubbly is what I'm drinking today.
So is it? It's just. It's. I'm
water.
I'm not denigrating it. Yeah.
It's
No.
water.
It's fizzy water flavored by like with orange.
It's
like
carbonated,
Water.
orange flavored water.
okay, and it's good.
It's
Is
terrific.
it? Is it like aspartame? But no. Is it like aspartame? I don't
No.
like aspartame.
Water
Okay.
and
Well,
bubbles.
maybe okay.
And that's the thing. I mean, I was never a big water drinker. I was drinking soda, pop, Coke.
He was more of a
Sprite,
bubble man.
anything. It's all about the fizz for me.
Yeah.
So, like, if you
It's
want to
exciting.
wean
Makes water
yourself
exciting.
off of
That's a
Coke
Limp
and
Bizkit song,
sugary
right?
products like that,
Would work
there are
for
a lot
beer.
of people who really can't stand it. But for me, it's the fizz. Even unflavored water, as long as it's got that, I'll drink it.
So
really,
if on the table there's regular water that's not bubbling, and then there's water that's bubbling, you're taking the bubbles all day long.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that those bubbles aren't like some kind of science experiment acid. As long as the bubbles
carbonated
aren't also
water.
causing a mist, yeah, I'll probably drink that.
A potion of some sort.
Right.
Jim says it's still better than Budweiser. As a
I hear
callback.
bubbly. I hear bubbly
back to
is going to
last
be
year.
the sponsor of the
Qatar
2026 World Cup.
Yeah. It's the metallic. I can't get past that metallic taste that bubbly water has.
Okay.
Like tonic water, or like bubbly water, and so I would have to try, maybe with that flavor. And then other ones, it's like I've tried other ones, and it's the aspartame I can't get past. I hate that aftertaste of aspartame.
Right.
that
And
fake
that was
sugar
the
that they
problem
put.
with when we went to the States last time and I drank what they called carbonated water. What was that called?
Yeah,
Some sort of like
Liquid
have,
death or something.
yeah,
like
some
that.
like bloody
Okay.
something.
I was
Yeah.
I was looking through the
it must have been
ingredients.
this. It must have been crappy beet that you drank. Remember? Are you looking for something refreshing at the same time terrible? Try Crappy Beet by
Is that-
PepsiCo. It is
that-
our new creation.
Is it the white
And
fruits?
They were marketing
Yeah.
themselves as sparkling water. And I was looking at the ingredients. Now, the difference between that and bubbly is bubbly has 0 calories, no fats, no sugars. It's just water with bubbles. The other one had a certain higher percentage of one of those. And that
Calories, wasn't there? Or
yeah,
something?
it
And
was
we were like,
definitely calories because it had something, it had sugar
That
in
sounds
it.
familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I mean,
that's a word for it. Yeah.
yeah. As per usual, I'm
Snackless?
having way too much alcohol, and I
Got
did
calories.
I did bring myself a glass of actual water. Wow, why does that look so weird?
It's clear. I
Does
can
it
see
look
through it.
weird?
It's
so
transparent.
weird. Look at how weird that looks. Oh my gosh, yeah, it is just water.
This is what someone says who drinks beer all the time when they see water.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at this stuff.
What is
Whoa, look
I
at
can
it.
see
What is
through
this?
it.
Remember that Baby Mama movie? I've never seen it, but there's a clip where Tina Fey gives Amy Poehler's character some water, and she drinks it, and she spits it out. She's like, "What's in this?" And she's like, "It's water."
And whereas Matt would say, "What? No bubbles?"
Yeah,
like,
no
that would be
bubbles?
his line right after. Yeah, I'm with you.
But I mean, I also, have my Walkerville, and as I mentioned during the other show, somebody got me mezcal.
That looks like water too.
That also looks like. See, you see the confusion.
Yeah.
You see how easy it is for me.
I can
But
see
that
how
being
alcoholics
said,
have problems.
I was gonna crack this open tonight. So if the occasion comes up, I'm gonna crack this open and have at least one shot. Not at least one shot of it. And then my snack, because it's snack lounge, not drink lounge.
I'm calling Doritos. Oh,
I know I'm not. I remember last week I was like, I'm not sponsored by them, but it's literally a matter of convenience, and it happens to be good. Plus, this is a flavor. I literally went upstairs. I got this out of the cupboard, and I came across my older daughter who says, "Hey, don't eat all of those. They belong to my younger sister." And I went, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, those are hers." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I have to make sure not to eat all of these white cheddar popcorn.
which look like they're glowing from some sort of
Some sort of
experiment.
weird, yeah. I don't know what's
Now,
going
was
on
there?
over here.
You had these before, but a different flavor. Maybe?
Yeah, so I still have the bag here. This is what I ate last
Birthday
time. So just a fun fact.
Before and after.
Yeah, so this is what I ate of the birthday cake. But here's what's more interesting about that. Look at the.
Oh.
Yeah, so I ate
width-
a lot of popcorn last
I ate
time.
this wide of
I
popcorn.
know it looks like not much this way, but this way, it's pretty terrible. So I have to
Yeah.
make sure not to eat this much of this, or else I'm gonna get in
I
trouble.
mean,
But
or just pour some of that into that, and then
or
right?
eat all of it, go to the store tomorrow before
Buy
anybody
another one.
realizes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
more
all
popcorn for me,
Seemed like a good idea, really.
which
to
is
be honest.
weird because I don't really like popcorn, but I like flavoring, and
So-
so popcorn is a delivery. You can't just sit here and eat flavoring by the spoonful, apparently.
So for Christmas, what you're saying is I should get you some dill shaker and like.
Oh
sour
my
cream
god,
cake.
that's my favorite. So I put that stuff on everything. Like, oh, we're gonna having fries. Put in my fries. Put in my popcorn. Oh, what am I having? All dressed chips. Add some white cheddar to it. Why not? I've never done that, but now I'm thinking about it.
It's happening.
All right, let's play some games.
Oh yeah, we came here for that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in
Unless
the corner.
people want to tell us somebody's
Ooh,
having
I always want to know what snacks. we're having.
Durango. Wait, I remember having Durangos.
Well, they
Remember
started
those-
naming like Zima. I remember.
They were
remember
beer
Zima?
beer
Remember Zima?
coolers. Yeah, Durangos were beer coolers, and honestly, pretty tasty. I gotta say, they're really fruity, but like you would describe them as ew, gross, because most people would. But they were pretty tasty.
But that's how I describe most beer. So don't
Flavored
use me
beer.
as a.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh,
What is this, amateur hour?
yeah. What is this amateur?
Anybody got any snacks that they're partaking in at home? I always like to know what people are eating that isn't insane like me.
Crappy beets, apparently.
Crappy beans. Guys, I have to say, I'm ready to run a
right.
marathon eating this. Like,
Yeah. You're gonna be up for days, bud. No, it's pretty light.
all right, well, they're thinking or going to get snack. Oh, that face was not the face of something delicious.
There was a huge clump of flavoring
After you just
all
said you
together.
love, How
It was
could you
too
do that?
much. It was too much.
I saw that face. Like, we're gonna freeze that. That's gonna be the new photo for Games Lounge, like a still photo.
Good thing I'm not sponsored. This would be a terrible giveaway.
Yeah. Noodle soup. Okay.
I'm
So-
doing the owner's Christmas party in a while. I'm gonna have to really put on a
Okay,
game
so we
face.
gotta delete. We gotta delete this. This Games Lounge. Everybody, watch it while you can. This one's coming down. So for tonight's game, we're gonna go back in the Wayback Machine here. We're gonna play ourselves some totally 80s trivial.
Oh
Pursuit.
yeah.
Totally
Here we
80s.
go.
And
Totally.
totally
Totally. It is.
everything in
Not
here,
like mostly 80s and some 80s, some 70s.
like well. Now it doesn't specify like 1980s, 1880s. Like this is it could be 1780s. It's totally 80s. Right? That would be awesome, by the way. If Trivial Pursuit just did that. We told you it was totally 80s.
When Sir Vedemir dueled Sir Gawain. You're like, oh shit, this is 1480s, man. This is old school. What leg sword did he use?
I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad.
You're like, oh fuck, I think it was a 2 foot. I think it was a 2-footer. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's so great.
That would be amazing. So
The 80s.
Here's the twist we're gonna slightly do. So 5, you can number your boards 1 to 5. We're still gonna just do 5,
Okay.
like usual. So everybody at home who's got their professional Mack Flash boards now, number it 1 to 5. And I'm gonna read you the categories, but I think what I want to do here is instead of just going down the card, one of each, because then there's 6 on the card anyways. I think I'm gonna name the categories, and I'm just gonna let everybody at home shout out the category they prefer, and the first 5 that are up are what we do. So even if it's the same 5, I'll just pick 5 different cards. Like we're gonna just do.
Oh, whatever pops up first.
I want to do. Yeah, the first 5 I see will be the categories, and if 5 different people shout out the same one, we'll do 5 of that. Like, because I want what the people want, right?
That's great. I like that.
So I'm gonna tell you what the categories are first. With no samples of the actual question.
But as soon as you start telling them, people are going to start putting them in the chat, right?
Yeah, well, I would say to them,
All right.
I would say to our large audience, I would say,
all 9 of you.
wait till you hear all 6. Yeah, wait till you hear all 6 in case you know the last one is the one that you really would want. And I'm only picking like if you shout out 2 categories, but there's other people that have shouted, I'm gonna give preference to everyone getting 1 pick kind of thing. I mean, really, I'm just making it up. So like, I'm going to change it. If it's not how I like it, I'm changing the rule. Right? So whatever. But here's the categories. So have fun, everyone. Okay. So highlights, which I guess is sort of like the news of the time, sort of.
Oh,
not hair highlights.
Okay.
Yeah, not frosty tips.
Frosty Tips.
That's
The answer is Lance Bass.
Yeah. Frosty Tips, by the way, name of my high school band. Yeah. So highlights is one category. TV,
Frosty
of course.
Tips.
TV. Movies is, of course, one, and music. So we got those normals. And then we've got sports and leisure. And then wild card. So I'll say those again, and you can just throw in the one you prefer. So we got highlights, TV, movies, not just one movie, music, sports and leisure, and wild card. So throw in the preferential categories. If we don't get 5 on the board, I'll let you guys each pick. But so we got a wild card. Okay, so we got.
Are you writing these down?
No,
so you know what order doing them?
No, that's too professional. That's
Wild
way
card,
too professional. TV, yep, movies.
Then movies.
So that's 3. I just need 2 more. Sports and leisure.
Well, looks like so far we're doing 1 of each.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
And movies. Okay,
movies
so 2
again.
Movies. So 2 movies.
Perfect.
So this played out the way I wanted it to. Welcome,
Amanda's
Amanda.
here, everybody. Say hello
welcome,
to
Amanda, and thank you for making it worth me changing the rules of that game. Otherwise, I might as well have just kept them the same.
Yeah, exactly. Amanda made the twist happen. It made it come to life.
So hopefully that question's really good. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go in order. Wild card, and I'm going to randomly pull the card out here. So this could be a really good question. It could be a really horrible question. Don't blame me. Blame the randomness of the
Blame
deck
it on
pull.
the rain.
Blame it on the rain.
Yes. Oh, let's pump that in the background.
so that the show gets taken down by YouTube and not us, right?
And
That'll
Facebook
work.
too.
Yeah,
Let's
and
get
Facebook,
taken taken down both.
All right. So here we go. This is wild card, okay? What? And this is in quotes, okay? Antidote for Civilization, so that's in quotes, began opening mini clubs for kids in 1982. So I'll say it again. What Antidote for Civilization, I guess that maybe is their tagline they used, began opening mini clubs for kids in 1982.
And this is the category
Wild card.
Wild card, yeah.
Meaning anything and everything. Now, I will say this. I wouldn't have got this, but I have heard of this. So it's possible that people will get it. Don't put your answer in the chat. No one did. I just preventatively saying that.
We forgot.
For anyone
to say
who
that.
might be new, just
keep it to yourself until we get to the end of the category,
Yep.
and then we'll be taking a look.
keep it to yourself. Have a snack. The gentleman will reveal at the end, and we're going to keep going here. So the next one was TV. Oh, does everyone go with that? Do I need to repeat it? Are we all good?
Got it.
Okay. And home audience, silence is acceptance. Okay, here we go. TV.
Silence is acceptance.
TV. Sarah called this one out. Oh, actually, I'm going to go to new card. I'm going to mix up cards. I don't want to just read down.
New card,
I don't want to just read down. Like, I mean, I didn't read that ahead, but okay. All right. What investigator frequently relied on a helicopter charter company run by his old war buddy TC?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to AB on this one.
Yeah, we're waiting. We're missing a few people on this one.
What, and I'll say this again, what investigator frequently relied on a helicopter charter company run by his old war buddy TC? And I better keep these cards in front of me so that I actually can answer all these. Okay, so that was TV. Again, write that one down. I know at home everyone's got 2 out of 2 so far. All right, and we're going with movies. I said at home. Well, I guess,
at home. I said at home. Wow. I said at home.
Yeah. Okay. Movies. Cartoon
right.
Kingdom picks, of course. I like this.
Mm-hmm. I'd expect no less.
Oh, this is kind of cool. I like this a lot. Okay, especially for you two gents. Okay, what actor appeared as Michael J. Fox's pal on Family Ties and his dad in Back to the Future?
Oh.
Now, I wish they had sort of worded that slightly differently to make it a little bit harder, but I do love that as a fact. What actor appeared as Michael J. Fox's pal on Family Ties and his dad in Back to the Future? And I like to believe that there's sort of a connection there, that when he changed time, that he somehow became his father's best friend. I don't know how that works, but something to do with the flux capacitor in some sort. I don't know. Okay, so that was movies. I'm not sure what the no is for. The category, the actor, the show. I'm not sure the answer.
Just no.
You're out of snacks. I don't know. Okay. The next category was sports and leisure by Paul. Paul called this one, so I hope it's a good one for you, Paul. All right. What then undefeated boxer broke his hand in an early morning street brawl with heavyweight Mitch Green? Wow. Crazy. I'll say this again. What then undefeated boxer broke his hand in an early morning street brawl? You know how those happen, right? You get up in the morning.
Yeah.
Go to the coffee shop.
Yeah. They're out of your donut. You just beat someone. Yeah.
You walk out, you're bad mood.
Break a hand. I didn't even finish the question, but I'll do that now. What then undefeated boxer broke his hand in an early morning street brawl with heavyweight Mitch Green? I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say just name a heavyweight boxer.
Which is exactly what I'm doing. I'm also misspelling it, apparently, so I'm just going to go ahead and restart that.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, that's gettable. It's gettable. It's gettable.
Yeah. So the no was... No way I'm getting 100%.
Well, that's how I live my life when I'm playing Games Lounge. There's no way I'm getting 100%. I'm barely getting 4 right for the whole evening.
If I get 10%, I'll be pumped.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to eat 100% of this snack. You know what I mean? Okay.
And I'm reaching 10% of this bag of popcorn. I'm going to have to slow down.
What if that's how we sort of gauge the length of our show, just how close we were to the bottom of our snack?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we got to stop because I'm out of M&Ms.
Well, Doritos are gone. Good night, everybody. Just mid-game. I like it. And then
that's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes with me and beer, though. I'm like, well, my cans are empty, guys. I got to go.
But I like the idea of like a Doritos bag, and we're watching the chips disappear over, like your timer.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Amanda came in with the save here and called movies again.
Yay.
She knew her audience. And so here we go with another movies. Oh, okay. All right. What partner does Roger Murtaugh get stuck with on his 50th birthday in Lethal Weapon? Because he's getting too old for this.
Mm-hmm.
What partner does Roger Murtaugh get stuck with on his 50th birthday in Lethal Weapon?
I can't say
I
anything.
think those are pretty reasonable questions.
Those were
These are-
very
it's
good
good.
questions.
Yeah, the first one was, we started off on a rough patch. I regretted everything, my life choices, and then it brought us back.
I felt challenged on 2 of those.
Okay,
This
I hope
is
there's a
good.
challenging one.
Huh. Yeah.
I mean, okay. So the audience, we're gonna do a reveal here, and you can reveal what you got, whether right or wrong, as well as we go down. And then at the end of this, we want to know how your points went. So, gentlemen, our first one was the what antidote for civilization began opening mini clubs for kids in 1982? What did you gentlemen say?
Burger King.
Okay,
that
Burger King Kids Club, right?
Hold on, Francois. I need to hear both of these answers because both of these are so different.
I wrote the Young Scientologist.
Okay. The Burger Kings and the Young Scientologists. First of all, I love both of those answers. Okay. And I like Burger King Kids Club. This is great. The answer actually, though, was Club Med. Something I'd heard of but didn't know anything about.
Oh,
and that's why I wouldn't have known that. But, ooh, Scouts is a good guess there, too, Sarah.
Yeah.
I like that. Chuck E. Cheese. All right.
Chuck E. Cheese.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, these are good guesses, right? Cartoon Kingdom, I had no idea. That's exactly how I felt. So that's where we started off on a rough patch, all right? So now we're going to bring it into the actual entertainment stuff here. So we went to TV shows, right? What investigator frequently relied on a helicopter charter company run by his old war buddy? And that was Magnum. Thomas Magnum.
Thomas Magnum.
Pie. Magnum pie. You know what? That is my favorite Thanksgiving pie, to be honest with you. Pumpkin pie is overrated. Magnum pie is delicious.
You know what they call
that?
That
was the fraternity I joined, Magnum pie.
Delta Magnum pie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They called him Magnum Pie because he was 3.14 times the man that you are.
So many Magnum jokes. Not
so
one
many
of them
pie
about
jokes.
Condoms. Not one of them about condoms. I mean,
I think that was a grand slam right here.
Yeah,
grand slam.
I feel like I like that. Magnum pie. Magnum.
Yeah.
That's the type of audience we're aiming for, and I like it. All right.
That's the type of audience
That
we're going
is
for.
not the
And
type-
that
I
is
mean-
wait, wrong one.
Oh, that was the club one, Crack Dealers.
Oh, right.
The Crack Dealers Club of America.
Yeah, Junior
the CDA.
Crack Dealers.
That's the CDA, right? Yeah.
In the 80s, there was a pandemic of it for sure.
That's
For
true.
sure.
Yeah, I was just asking Nancy Reagan.
That's right.
Okay. So what do we have? I think we went to movies,
Oh yeah,
which really could have been a movie/TV. I mean, that was a crossover category right there.
it was.
What actor appeared as Michael J. Fox's pal on Family Ties, but his dad in Back to the Future? Crispin Glover, the man with the greatest name.
I know, and that's why when you asked, I panicked and I tried not to show it because I blanked because I was like, that name is so unique. His name is what? Something
It's
weird.
Like CRISPR, like CRISPR.
Christian. No, wait.
Yeah.
yeah. CRISPR.
CRISPR
It's when
Glovin.
you-
CRISPR
it's when you keep
Glovin.
your
It's
lettuce
something.
mi- yeah.
keep your vegetables in it, right?
Yeah.
He also can control the rats. Yeah, that answer is correct. It is Crispin Glover.
Yay.
Fantastic. Oh, wait, wrong M name. Oh, for the Magnum.
For the last
MacGyver.
one, yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
I could see that, especially time frame and everything. Yeah. I think the difference there is that MacGyver could make his own helicopters out of a paperclip and some bubble.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
And then you mix that with Airwolf, and then you get your helicopter in there too.
Yeah, I get it. I absolutely get it. Yeah. So here we go. We're going strong here. And then we got to this undefeated boxer that broke their hand in a street brawl. So what do we guess here for boxers?
Tyson.
That's the only boxer you're going to guess, and that's correct. It is Tyson.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. What was the Simpsons?
Frederick Tatum.
Tatum. Yeah. That would have been my my other guess. But I couldn't even remember his name, so I guess it wouldn't have been. What did we? Mike Tyson with a question mark, but that point doesn't have a question mark. Mike Tyson, he stole his tiger. That will get you punched. Mike Tyson and Sarah just telling us how old she is. I was 7 when the 80s ended. I am guessing. Okay.
Tyson.
I mean,
she got it right.
Yeah.
And then Amanda with the greatest guess of all, the revolting blob. Remember that?
so close.
What a
Now,
reference.
I'm gonna guess what you meant is the boxer, not the band, like not the entire band, Sugar Ray. But
That's
I mean,
right.
it could go either way. Really.
Yeah.
All right, and we finished this off with another movie one. What partner does Roger Murtaugh get stuck with on his 50th birthday? So we're looking for the character, not the actor. So yeah, we are going with Martin Riggs. That's your boy.
Damn it, Riggs!
And Francois loves that Lethal
Oh.
Weapon TV show.
Are you kidding me right now? Don't get me started.
Yeah.
It's not only so good, but then they got rid of the guy,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, this good show's gonna suck, and then they put Stifler in it, and it's
Yeah.
still good. Shut up.
So I will admit,
Shut
Detective
up.
Stifler. I thought it was
Detective
interesting
Stifler.
that they crossed Stifler over and made him the lethal
They
weapon.
just keep his name. It doesn't matter.
I
It's
will
fine.
admit, I watched the first 2 seasons of that. I did enjoy it, but
Yeah?
I never gave the third one a chance when he left, and that's on me.
They did it. He does it justice. He doesn't take over the role. He does a different dude,
Yeah.
and a different dude with his own set of issues. And honestly, I hope somehow, some way, it just gets revived with that gang. And the first guy, I love the first guy who did Riggs.
Yeah.
Forget his name. I love him. He was great in
Yeah.
that other series as well. But when Sean William Scott took over, I was like, all right, let's see. And I'm like, what do I got to lose? I watch the show while I do
Wow,
the dishes on my phone. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not really invested. And sure enough, I was like, it's really good.
Okay, well, I'll check it out.
Like
I'll
this
check it out.
popcorn. I just can't get enough of it.
Like, yeah, brought to you by. Okay, so
Brought
let's
to you
see
by
these-
the Richmond Popcorn Company.
let's see these scores. I'm loving this here. 4 out of 5. 1.5. I like those half points. I'm not sure where that half point came from. Was it,
I want to know the justifications at least.
was
I mean,
it
I'm fine with it.
CRISPR?
But...
She probably wrote CRISPR instead of Crispin. And so
Yeah,
half point.
CRISPR Glover. Yeah.
2 out of 5, and we got a 4 out of 5. So that's some mixed reviews, but some success there. Matt pulled you guys both pulled 4s there as well. Fantastic.
indeed.
So I'm losing tonight for sure. All right, here we go.
No, not with the game I'm running.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I have.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, so what do you got for us, Matthew?
Mike and I discussed it earlier today about what we were going to be doing, and we came to a conclusion that he would do 80s Trivial Pursuit questions, and I was going to do, if you hadn't guessed by my decor, 90s, or in this case, see-through
06.
Trivial,
06.
90s.
Trivial
Hey.
Pursuit questions.
So this one's for you, Sarah, because now you were older than 1. So here we go.
right.
Yeah, and we get a clarification. She knew his name was Crispin, couldn't remember his last name. He's the guy who sounds like 2 containers. He sounds like your crisper in your glove box.
I will say.
You know what I mean?
I will say this. I feel like if someone just wrote Crispin,
You would have to accept it.
there's no other Crispins. Like, I mean,
you know
I
any
know
other
usually
Crispins?
it's the last names. You take the last name without the first name. But I feel like in that instance, I'd be like, okay, you know. Right?
You know what I'm
I
talking about.
think he has Crispin trademarked. No one is allowed to be
Of course
named
he does. He's a
Crispin.
weirdo. I love him.
He
Don't
is a
tell him I
weirdo.
said that because he's going to send those rats out.
Yeah. His
All right.
rats. Those rats.
Let's do it. I'm pretty sure he lives with the rats from Willard or whatever that shit movie is called.
Now, I'm also going to continue Mike's wrinkle of picking random questions. Categories.
Oh, yay!
So we
All right,
won't. So maybe we'll get 2 of the same or all different ones. Now, these 90s categories are interesting, and so I'm going to have to go through them and explain what they are, similar to what Mike did.
Now, whenever
there's-
we're gonna wait till you're done before people
Yes,
put
let
them
me
in the
explain
chat,
them
please.
all, and then
Yeah.
the audience can type in what they want to hear. There's oops, which is all about. There's
Sorry.
oops, which is all about mistakes and mishaps that made the headlines.
Okay.
There's Wired, which is all about technology, gadgets, and the internet. The brand new invention of the internet.
That won't last.
It's a fad. It's a fad.
AOL, by the way, is the answer to every question for that.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
Okay.
And was that?
For the internet?
It was like one of the first viral videos.
Third is Viewing, which is all about movies, television, and things we watched during the 1990s.
again.
specifically 1990s. Let's not get confused like earlier.
Yeah, I hear. I caught
Like
on.
earlier, yes.
Trend is all about food and fashion. Important is all about real news, not like the fake news
Oh,
we get
nowadays,
today.
yeah.
This is,
Yeah.
like I said, the internet had just been invented. Fake news was
Didn't
They were
exist.
working on
30
it
years down
That's
the
right.
road.
in the making. The interwebs, yes.
Oh, the interwebs.
The
Correct.
And then finally, there's hanging, which is all about what people did in their leisure time: games, sports, reading.
Oh, okay.
etc.
I was like, this does sound like the 1890s. It just if it's all about hangings, but okay.
Or the early 2000s.
Oh,
Oh.
with
But
Mr.
like,
Cooper?
not the
You're
90s.
talking about with Mr. Cooper?
Yeah, right, exactly.
So we got
Okay.
a trends.
Trends.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So put him in.
Important.
Trends. Important. Viewing.
2 viewings. That means you're doing viewing twice.
Sure.
And
Wired.
Wired. Yay!
right.
Thank you, Cartoon Kingdom.
You know what?
Oh, Amanda came in with viewing again, but like they kind of came in at the same time and switched up.
So I see
Trends, important, viewing. And then we had Cartoon Kingdom, Wired, and then viewing.
Yeah, I saw it come up first. It's probably because of the Facebook to
Yeah.
YouTube. I mean, hey,
You know what? We already have 2 viewings. I think it's good.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You
And
know,
I gotta say though, everybody at home, you're fantastic.
Oh,
Just-
and LB, you're absolutely right. There's no oops. Okay, you know what, Matt? I don't care. I'm vetoing this. I want a bonus oops at the end.
as a 6th one.
Bonus.
Yeah.
Oops.
As a
Yeah,
6th
bonus oops.
one. And it's fitting because
Oops,
oops,
we did 6 of them.
you just made up the rules. Okay.
There you go. Everybody gets one.
Love it.
Bonus oops. Oh, I gotta have to make room now.
We call that the Betty Boops.
The Betty
Bonus
Boops
oops. All right, so first up is trends. Come on, slap
Trend. Okay,
bracelets.
trends is first.
Slap bracelets.
What Eastern practice of body painting with henna surged in popularity thanks in part to Madonna's Frozen video?
You like I knew it, and then you said it, and then I
Henna.
went,
So
"Push!"
now I'm
It
like-
just appeared out. Yeah, there's a
was gonna
word
write.
for it. Yeah, exactly. But there's a word for it, and it like disappeared out of my mind the moment he said henna, and I went,
Right.
Okay, read that
what's-
again.
Yeah,
What?
it's henna.
What Eastern practice of body painting with henna surged in popularity thanks in part to Madonna's Frozen video?
Oh man. So I guess maybe henna is like the ink then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always thought that's what you called it.
but that's still that's what
Yeah.
I think that's what white people call it, I guess. But
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna see it and probably go, yeah, that. Okay.
Well, I'm just excited to learn something new. Is the honest.
Try 'em.
Moving on, if we're ready.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Number 2.
To important.
And Jim, Madonna was in Frozen. That's not the same. that was in the later 2000s. That was not in the
Right.
90s.
This
That
is
What you have to know
90s
is that-
Frozen.
So the movie Frozen is a remake of a Madonna video.
yeah.
I was so disappointed when I went to go see Frozen and Madonna
Yep.
wasn't in it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, that's rude. She's still
I'm
alive.
like,
You know, she should have been invited.
What is this?
Yeah.
Let it go. Oh, here, where's Material Girl?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
La Isla Bonita. Where are you?
Yeah. These are all real things. Everything we're saying is real.
Everything we're saying is real. Yeah.
Don't fact check this like the 90s. Like, come on.
Ask a friend who knows a friend who maybe knows.
That's all. That's how you got your news.
That's
in
how
the
you
90s.
knew. Yeah.
Okay. Number 2, important. What philanthropic? I'm never gonna get this correct.
Philanthropist.
Philanthropic.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Philanthropic
Philanthropic.
toy maker pledged $25 million to the UCLA Children's Hospital. Philanthropic. What philanthropic toy maker pledged $25 million to the UCLA Children's Hospital?
I mean, essentially, what we're going for here is name a toy maker, right? Is
Yeah.
that? I mean, okay.
I think I've got it.
Okay. Mike Tyson made toys, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're
Mike
good.
Tyson's knockout.
Yep, we're good. Can we put
Two
that
viewings
next on the?
coming
Can we put that, by the way, next on the video game TV?
Yeah,
Knockout? Okay.
I'll go get
Get the cartridge.
The cartridge.
Okay. This guy knows his video
He
games.
knows.
Okay, we'll do viewing twice. First up, what movie title was an anagram of Rocket Boys, the Homer Hitchcam? Oh, okay. What movie title was an anagram of Rocket Boys, the Homer Hickam book it was based on? I'll get through all of that one more time. What
hope so.
movie title was an anagram of Rocket Boys, the Homer Hickam book it was based on?
So just an anagram of Rocket Boys is what we're looking for.
Yes.
A movie title. I like this question, but I don't know the answer.
It's far more quiet in the 90s.
Yeah,
than it was
well,
in the 80s.
well, when you have doing a word puzzle,
I know.
Yeah.
you can keep
Now,
going.
now I
I'm
know.
gonna
Now
have
I
to-
know how people who go to my shows feel. Like, what? You need us to rearrange this thing right now?
Yeah, no, I like this question.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
it's
don't
good.
know.
I just can't figure it out.
I mean, keep going. You can go on to the next thing and let us suffer.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the second question in viewings. What Cartoon Network show headlines a brother and sister from two different species?
Oh, 90s. This is the 90s. Cartoon. Okay, do that again.
Yep. What?
I got this one.
He's got it.
I got it.
What Cartoon Network show headlines a brother and sister from two different species?
Cartoon Network show. I love all these questions. I'm not getting them all, but these are fascinating.
Rocket Boys, eh?
Yeah, I've given
I'm
up.
still working on it.
I've given up.
Well, I'm pretty sure I got 4, but now I can't. I still can't figure out 3. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me.
Bless you.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh my
I think I'm
gosh.
okay. That must have looked really weird. Suddenly, just no noise.
I'm with you, LB. I think I've got one out of these last 4. But
Interesting.
okay,
Guys,
what's up next? Wired? Is Wired?
yes, Wired. And to be fair, I don't think I knew any of the answers before I looked at them.
Okay.
Okay, so Wired. Question number 5, Wired. What file sharing software was named for creator Sean Fanning's frizzy hair?
Oh, I actually got this one.
Ooh.
What if we did this? What if oops, the last round we're gonna do, you can use it. So we'll make this round out of 5. And what you can do is
A bonus?
use the oops to replace a wrong answer. So
I mean,
you can
either way,
only you can only get 5,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But if you get
So
a wrong
you're-
answer in 2, you can use your oops for and you get it right.
Right.
You can
'cause
use it
you're
for number 2.
fixing your mistake or your
Exactly.
oops.
Or we
See?
can change that category to yikes.
Yikes!
As Sarah's just.
Yeah.
What? It was What file sharing software was named for creator Sean Fanning's frizzy hair?
Mm-hmm. What's oops mistakes that are made or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mistakes
that
like
happen.
right,
Okay.
mistakes that actually happened that made headlines.
Okay.
Like Alec Baldwin shooting that guy on set.
But that wasn't in the 90s.
Oops.
Oops, I put it in the wrong decade.
Goddamn.
And for the oops category, what Saturday Night Live vet sued his surgeon for doing bypass surgery on the wrong artery? An SNL cast member had heart surgery and it was done incorrectly.
In the
Well, there you have
90s.
it. Oh wait, 90s. I wrote Belushi.
Oh, oh, we got a couple of friends.
Oh hey,
Oh, well.
Services.
free vert girls.
It's free though, guys. It's
But I don't like my girls vertical. I like them horizontal, not vert.
It's free.
What the hell?
Gone.
Block user. Yeah.
Gone.
See you later, motherfucker.
Gone.
So that
Really,
question
I think
again.
it's just like once an evening.
Yep.
That
These
question
bots don't
again.
know the definition of know your audience.
Yeah.
What Saturday Night Live vet sued his surgeon for doing bypass surgery on the wrong artery?
Man,
So-
I'm so hung up on this anagram. I could be doing this for an hour.
I'm like still, and I don't even know what it could be. Like it's a movie.
All right, let's get these answers going.
Yeah.
How does
I
everyone
wanna know.
feel after that?
I don't feel good, but I liked all of those questions. I have
Give
to say.
myself 50% with the oopsies. Or I mean maybe 2 to 3 out of 5 with the oops.
I mean, I'm going with a maybe two.
Okay, coming up first. What Eastern practice of body painting with henna surged in popularity thanks to, in part, by Madonna's Frozen video?
I wrote it.
I still wrote it anyway, just in case.
Henna, and henna, we're looking for Mendai. Mendhi. Mend.
Mendy.
Mendhi?
Mendy.
Yeah.
Mendy?
Never.
Mendy, yeah.
I have not heard that. And it's funny because I was thinking like, at first, is they trying to say tattoos? Like I'm like, no, it can't be. And then Sarah's the same.
Mendy.
Thought it was called henna. But I think Francois, you're right. It's probably just like what it's called in like North America because you don't really know, and it's the ink, right? And then people just like, oh, fine, that's what everyone's calling it, whatever. They don't correct. Okay, so I knew I was wrong on that. On to the next one I got wrong.
Next one was,
The toy company.
yes, what toy makers pledged $25 million to the UCLA Children's Hospital? It was Mattel.
That's what I got.
I went for an independent. The way you asked it, I thought it might have been one person, not a company. I wrote Todd McFarlane because it was like pretty big in the 90s with the
figures,
Spawn.
figures and Spawn and all that. So, and the Todd McFarlane company that makes the toys makes really great toys, that are really, really detailed. And so I thought maybe Todd. All right. Fine.
I have the Where the Wild Things Are Todd McFarlane set.
Ooh,
It's like my favorite.
beauty.
It's probably my favorite like model figure set.
Nice. Yeah, they're really good. High end. Okay.
Hey LB, did you say is that a yay in victory? A point? I mean, I know that you.
Yeah,
said you
up
had
there. If you
guessed,
look above, you'll see 3 Mattels there.
Oh yeah, we got Mattel.
Oh, excellent.
Mattel. 4 Mattels.
Yeah, good job.
I'm telling you, you're doing great. All right.
Hey.
Hello. I'll be here all night. Well, at least for the next half hour.
The anagram for Rocket Boys was October Sky.
Oh my God! Stop it! That's too. I'm so angry. So angry. I know.
Starring Jake Gyllenhaal
Yes.
and some
Yeah.
other guys.
Oh.
And that was the first movie by. Isn't it? What's his face? Isn't it Wes Anderson?
No, that was Bottle Rocket.
Oh, that's right. It said yes, yes.
October Sky. Sarah got it.
Rocket
Sarah got it.
Boys was in the thing. Yes, I'm mixing it up because Rocket Boys was your anagram. Yes, you're right. Oh, brother, you got it, Sarah. Oh my gosh, Sarah's on my team.
I know, it's so great.
Right, it's teams, right? This is teams, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's teams. It's teams.
The second viewing question was what Cartoon Network show headlines a brother and sister from different species?
What is it?
Francois says he has it.
Cow and chicken.
Is correct.
Oh.
Cow and chicken.
Cow and chicken.
I didn't know that. I've never seen it, so I did
It was
not
like
know that they
very
were- I know. I know. I've heard of it. I've seen like ads for it, but I didn't know the premise was that they were siblings.
Yeah, so they're both brother and sister. Yeah, there it is. The humor reminded me of a bit of. You could tell that they were influenced by Ren and Stimpy a bit. They had that weirdness to it, that sort of like we're really, really out there sort of humor. But
Did they do extreme close-up, gross?
No, it wasn't that crazy. That's the thing. It wasn't like gruesome. God,
I do
love
like Sarah's
Ren and Stimpy.
answer of Dexter's Laboratory because
Yeah.
you would think
It's a
how
valid
could they
guess.
be related or even the same?
They might
species?
be, like all those Hanna-Barbera cartoons. You could tell were all like related. I think maybe Dexter's Laboratory, Cow and Chicken. There's a good chance. I mean, weren't they all Nickelodeon anyway? Or no?
Well,
you said
those
Comedy
two
Central.
were Cartoon Network specifically.
Uh-huh.
What file sharing software was named for creator Sean Fanning's frizzy hair?
Napster.
Because he
Napster's
took a lot of
correct.
naps in his
Nappy
was
hair.
messy.
Yeah, nappy hair.
Ah,
Messy.
okay.
I mean, it wasn't LimeWire, that's for sure.
Or Kazaa.
Yeah.
We got some Napsters in the crowd as well.
Yeah, we do.
Right here.
Oh, you got it. You got it. You take it. You take
Yep,
it.
Napster. Got Napster. And Napster.
I mean, I wouldn't have remembered his name to save my life, but because you gave
Right.
the hint with it.
It was such a Jeopardy question.
Yeah.
You know, one of those Jeopardy questions you're like, I didn't know this, but I know now because you dropped enough hints.
Thanks for this. Or sometimes when you go to trivia and you're like, how about the ones where you do know the first part and you're like, I know this, and then the person gives the extra easy part and you're like, oh man, now everyone knows
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. I've done those where people are like, are you kidding, dude? You could have stopped like a third
Yeah.
of a sentence ago.
Yep.
And to make up 1 point out of 5. Oops.
Sarah, stupid
Yes.
Metallica. Yeah, that's right, Sarah.
Oh, yeah, stupid Metallica.
The oops question: what Saturday Night Live vet sued his surgeon for doing bypass surgery on the wrong artery? It was Farley. Oh, good guess, Farley. It was Dana Carvey.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Really?
really? I mean, it could.
All
I, mean,
right.
I guess that could be anybody, right?
I mean,
But
I went stereotype. Yeah,
same
exactly.
here. And then
The guy who
90s.
was known for having,
Yeah.
health complications due to weight. I figured him. 2 for me.
Yeah, same here. So that's we called the shot there.
Yeah. Oh, I won't need this anymore. Oh wait, I do get to
Yeah,
play.
you do. You get to play in your game. Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
yay,
best. That's the
yeah. That's why it's 5 too, so we can fit. it on
Jim
the
got
boards.
that one. Jim, nice. Now, Jim, was that? I want to know. Was that like throw it shot in the dark, or had you heard that before that it was Dana Carvey? I mean, I suppose.
Oh
that's
yeah,
something you
actually,
could've-
it might have made news. I mean, he was
Yeah.
pretty big, right? He was big on the show.
These are some good guesses though. Like John Lovitz is a valid guess.
Love it,
Right?
yeah. For
Steve
sure.
Martin would be off timing, right? Because he was 80s, right? I
And
think?
yeah, we're talking
Yes,
about the
and
90s guys.
never actually a cast.
Oh
member.
yeah, he was like a host multiple times,
Mm-mm.
right? So that'll be one right. I mean, hey, let's listen. That's half of. I only got 2, so 3 out of 5 better than the 80s. That's what we figured. 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. So we're saying the 80s themselves were more memorable than the 90s. That actually seems pretty spot on.
That is weird though, because for me, I mean, I guess that was like a formative portion of my life, the 80s, but the 90s felt like the more important part of my life. So
Sure.
I
But
don't
the
know.
stuff, I think the cultural stuff was just a little blander.
And also,
So
and also the habits I developed in the 90s might have been detrimental.
extreme studying, was that?
Extreme studying, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
being a very
yeah.
good student.
You
don't have
just
time to
were
watch
in
TV.
the nose in the books.
What'd you guys think I was doing?
Yeah.
As he pops on, literally, as I pop out of the booth.
Okay.
What do you guys think I was doing?
That's going in a promo video.
Yeah.
That's going...
I wish the bottle was in frame. God.
Yeah.
That smells so good.
So now, Jim, you're saying that's why he disappeared. You meaning like he was not on the show for a period of time or whatever? Maybe that's like, I mean, I don't remember it as much, but yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
me neither. I mean, I guess I never noticed when I was at that age when I watched SNL. I was still like naive and didn't really, fully understand. I just watched it as a show. There's a bunch of people on the show. They do a show. They do these sketches. You don't really pay attention to how often, who's with who.
No.
When people are like,
No.
"Oh yeah, you didn't realize that so and so were teamed together and they did a lot of sketches," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess they were." And
Yeah, they wrote them or whatever.
They're paired together and they were like writing stuff together. And like that's stuff I realized only later when someone would have like, I consume a lot, but I don't analyze much. I just kind of enjoy, and other people would have to go like, hey, no, pay attention to that. I'd be like, oh yeah. And then I pay attention to it, so someone has to point out.
You know what would be interesting to do is sort of and I'll never do this because I don't want to bother to do it, but it'd be interesting to see like, Conan wrote for it and like, and the different people, all the different people who have gone on to do stand up and other things that wrote for SNL and stuff. It'd be interesting to find out which sketches they were responsible for, and like that would be a neat little study.
To put it in perspective with the ones you enjoyed, so you could say the same about Simpsons episodes.
That's what I was gonna say because he wrote for that too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and because Conan, right? And you'd be like, oh, yeah, well now tell me which ones he wrote.
I know he did monorail. He did the monorail.
Right, he did. Mm-hmm. And you'd be like, oh my god, I do like a larger proportion of the so and so written sketches. Yeah.
It is interesting though for shows like The Simpsons, like Conan's name may be on the monorail one, but it's a writing room.
Oh, absolutely.
And episodes get designated to people.
Yeah.
So he if his name is like solely on it, that probably means he wrote more than half of it.
Yeah, or it could be
throws in jokes,
or it could be kind of like the concept of even like Seinfeld, where a lot of times they mined real life experiences, and so that person who came in with the pitch gets the credit. Mm-hmm. But like you said, there was a team in there.
There's always a team.
It. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Because there's so many characters at play, especially like The Simpsons. There's people who write for Apu, people who write for,
Did this just turn into an episode of
Mack Flash Crew?
What just happened? Oh, sorry.
I'll honestly cut this part out, but while we were doing this, I was like, I like this dynamic. It's like, here's a few questions. Here's a little 5-minute talk about something that we like. Now let's get back to the game.
We may have just come up with a new show.
Right? But Trivia just like any old show, it's going to be a bit of a shot. And I have to try this. I've been wanting to try it. I'm just gonna do a half shot. Wait, what is it again? This is mezcal. So mezcal is that a lot of people, they think the worm in the tequila. Yeah. There's never worm in tequila because tequila is a controlled name where it can only be tequila if it's made a certain way with a certain product and it's in a certain area, and you cannot have impurity. I'll talk into case.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I know. I noticed that too. It's like, is that AP? Is he complaining?
I came to watch some games being played, and there's this.
Yeah. No, it's good. So whenever you hear about the worm in the tequila, it's probably mezcal. Mezcal is a type of tequila. It is prepared just like tequila from agave, but it's not necessarily blue agave, which is what tequila is made from. It's also got like a whole... It can basically veer from the rules that make it tequila, but it's pretty much that, and it's the one with the worm in it. Somebody went to Mexico. As a joke, I said, bring me back some mezcal. And they did. So, Jer, if you're not watching, but, if ever I can send you this clip, cheers to you, and cheers to everybody at home. And thank you very much for joining us tonight. And let me see how this mezcal goes. Yeah, you can choose whatever you want. Your drink, your food. I don't give a crap. It's fine. Fizzy water.
Yeah.
Non-fizzy water.
Non-fizzy water.
You know what I like about that, Matt? You and I got the regular water. You got the fancy water.
It's nice.
if we switched glasses, we'd both just be like, ooh.
Yeah.
And then I also like to think that would be the boringest Freaky Friday. Like if we switched places, right? And
Yeah.
it'd be like, and that was it. Like that was the whole plot point,
the whole
right?
thing.
I like
Yeah.
bubbles now and you don't. Like, or just,
That's so great. All right. That was
So
nice.
AB
It was like a smoky tequila. A smoky tequila is what that tastes like.
I don't know
Yeah.
if smoky's what I want my beverage to taste.
Well, it's kind of like
that.
aged in, aged in a barrel, and it kind of picked up that flavor.
Oh, barrel aged. Now we're talking Vernors. Let's do this.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, we're playing some categories.
Yeah,
Let's
and
do
it's
it.
perfect if AB
That's
hangs
right.
because
That's right.
this
Little
is the
scats.
game for everyone.
Well, I made a joke. I made a joke today that I have to repeat. People thought we were going to be playing some Battleship.
Yep.
And we are missing one member who was busy on a date, an important date, and so we had to switch it for categories, or the scats as we like to call it.
Yeah.
So we literally switched the poop deck for the scat.
Yep. I like it.
Thanks.
I like it.
I thought that was a pretty good one.
I'll allow all feces related humor.
All feces related humor. Now, you know how category works, of course. You have got 60 seconds in this case to write down one item for every of these 5 categories you are about to be given over on this end. Here, I'm going to try to do it this way so you can see. Starting with this letter right over here. Now, I'm going to re-roll this letter because we've all been staring at it for too long and it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do that.
And before you hit play or anything, some points of clarification, right?
Yes, of course.
So if you come up with an alliterative answer, like Mickey Mouse, that's 2 points, correct? As well, how are we following? How did we play cancellations?
Well, here's the way. First, just on the same topic. So if you come up with Mickey Mouse, that's 2 points. Yep. But if you write down a miniature mouse, you're still getting 1 point because you're a
miniature
dick.
Mickey
Adjectives. Adjectives don't. Yeah, adjectives never count.
If the adjective is not relevant to the category, then it does not count. And also eliminations. I think we were doing.
Only
just
our own,
us.
and then home only eliminates home.
Home only eliminates home.
And we eliminate each other.
We eliminate ourselves.
So if we have something that home has, cool, we get the points. I think that's how we did it, just so there wasn't so much elimination. So if I wrote Mickey Mouse and Francois wrote Mickey Mouse, neither of us get the point. But if someone at home, Cartoon Kingdom, I'm looking at you, wrote Mickey Mouse, but no one else at home wrote it,
right,
you'd get the points. I mean, we'll figure it out as we go here.
Exactly. So it's scats. We're going to play as many as we feel like. So let's get it started. Oh, perfect.
So the snack bowl's empty.
It's the letter R. It's a great one.
That's a
Ready,
pirate.
set?
That's a pirate letter. R.
And it goes like this.
Everybody get ready to cancel out number 1. Well, creativity is always good.
And of course, you can't repeat 2 answers within the 5 categories.
Oh no. Man, that goes fast. Okay.
It's
Got
really...
That goes fast. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I can't believe we did that last time.
Okay.
Maybe we'll bring that up to 75.
Maybe like another, maybe. I don't know. Matt seems to think it was a perfect amount of time. I feel like
No, I just got lucky.
I feel like I
with
needed
these
another
answers, I
15
think.
there, but that's all right. That's all right.
All right, let's start at the top. Mike and everybody else right now, feel free to put in what you wrote down for number 1. Stones and Gems, starting with R, and then we're going to go over ours while you put yours in the chat.
I'm going to tell you what I wanted to put for funny, but I didn't. I was going to write rocks because rocks are stones, right? Like I was just
Oh my
gonna write
God.
rocks.
100%. I
But
bet
then
you
I
somebody
was like-
did.
Yeah, but then I was like, you know what? I mean, I do go for the funny, but I also want the point. So then I wrote rhinestones.
Me
So-
too, you dink. Oh my God.
Nuts,
I
because I
know.
thought for sure you're writing rubies, and he
I
I
know.
had
did.
it.
Yes.
Well,
I had rubies crossed out and wrote rhinestones because
we got
of that.
Ruby over here. Ruby over here.
Oh, they got to cancel.
Ruby over here.
Cancel.
Ruby over here. Ruby over here.
Now, LB, though, to be fair, you can't put 2. You can only put 1. So Ruby was your first
Oh,
one.
yeah. She
You
did
can't-
write rhinestone like we did as well.
Yeah, so you can only put 1, and that's the one that may or may. So everyone in the chat wrote Ruby, and so no one gets a point there. So Matt's the only one who gets a point that whole question. Oh my god!
It's my birthstone. Had to represent.
This is his game. All right.
Okay. I can't believe you wrote rhinestone, which
Like
is not even a real stone
I
or
know,
gem.
but it has it in the name.
But it's a funny, it's got stone in it.
like a
So-
rhinestone cowboy, baby.
God. All right,
All right.
reasons to make a phone call. Mine sucks so
I
bad because
couldn't
it's
come
got
up
an
with one. I
it's
was-
got a yeah, mine's got an adjective, so I can't. It won't count.
Well, so we'll see.
Matt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Returning a missed call.
Oh.
Oh wow!
Yeah. You
That's
make your
really
call.
good.
Yeah, I like it. That's a point for sure.
I wrote you're really late,
Oh, you got a call. Yeah. No.
but
Oh,
it's
because-
like
oh,
that's
because
still
late?
that's more like late. You're
Yeah,
late.
you're
You're not
right. You're
really
right.
late. You
You're
know what I
It's
mean?
like Paul. It's like I'm so glad you wrote that because
Yeah.
I wrote down ridiculously late.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't call if I'm
Yeah.
late, but if I'm really late,
Yeah,
though,
no,
I'm
you're
definitely gonna call that in.
That's not a point.
All right.
The late would have been. You're right.
Yeah,
but
exactly. All right. Your recital. You gotta call that in.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. If I call to let you know it's your recital, I guess. A reminder. That's great.
Like
yeah.
a reminder phone
Yeah.
call. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're like the hotel, right? Oh,
Yeah.
hey, like
Yeah.
a wake up call, if
Yeah.
you will. Reservations. Make reservations. Yeah.
Yes.
And maybe even the recital is to
Yeah.
get tickets to it or
Yeah.
something. Or...
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. And returning an item.
Oh yeah, I just called Amazon today for that reason.
Okay.
I couldn't come up with anything. I was trying to be too funny there and just
I
left
had
it blank.
nothing. I know. All right. Things made out of metal. Please, no one came up with mine.
I didn't come up with anything for that.
I got rings or a ring.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
It's really good.
I wrote down radiator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. That's
Oh,
great.
great answers. I wish I played
Yeah.
this game, guys.
I wish I played this game. Things made out of metal. We got ourselves ring.
Yep, so that doesn't cancel
Ring.
out because that does.
Rusted
Nope,
car.
nope,
Yeah, Mike, thank you.
No, because a car is already metal. If the rust itself
Rust.
is what
You
made
could have
it
written.
metal,
What's worse is you could have written rust. Because
Yeah.
rust
By itself.
is made of metal.
Oh!
Rust is oxidized metal. Like he could have just written rust, he would have been fine, but he
Yeah.
went with a rusted car and made it an adjective. Nope. And then a rake head, or just the rake.
The
I
rake.
would have
Oh, the
definitely.
rake, yeah, so rake.
Yeah.
But those two rings cancel out.
Oh man, those
for
rings do
LB and
cancel out.
Cartoon
Yeah.
Kingdom.
Oh, that
All right.
rust sucks though. Things that can get you fired. You guys
All right,
go
I'm
first.
I'm
Go.
gonna get, since I was blank on the last two,
Yeah.
I wrote rabies.
That'll.
Okay.
I mean, that would be. There would be a court. There'd be definitely a day in court after that.
Yeah, but I'm sort of summarizing it as this, and I didn't have enough time to write a whole story. So you got rabies, you go into work and you just started biting everyone. Like that's gonna get you fired, right?
Yeah.
Rabies
Yeah.
is the cause of
Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum
Yeah.
get you fired.
yeah, that's assault. That's assault. So the rabies is getting you fired.
Part of me really
Yeah.
doesn't want to give it to you.
No, it's happening. It's
but
happening.
but it's happening. It's
happening.
happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because I know what I wrote, and rabies is way better, so that's why I'm giving it to you.
You're like, I hope Michael gives me
Yeah.
a point now. That's
Yeah.
what this category is about, by the way. It's basically
Pity
bartering.
points.
Yeah,
It's about pity points. Matt, would you write?
Racial slurs.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, yeah.
That is going to get you fired.
That is 100% gonna get you
yes.
fired. Unless you work for the government, then it's gonna get you like a weird training session where you're
Oh
gonna
my
tell
God.
and you're going to
and
get
they'll be like,
elected
"We trained
president.
him, it's fine." And then 6 months later, you'll be back there again. I wrote Ralphing, but like I meant like, what if you got super wasted and then to the point of like puking in the middle of your workplace?
I'm taking it. That's a point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can't just always be barfing at work.
You can't always be barfing
If
at
you notice
work.
a guy who throws up every day at work,
Eventually,
there's
they'll
gonna
be like,
trouble.
guy, you puke
Does he have
more than you
rabies?
produce, you know? Okay, so we had retaliation.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Which,
I
I mean,
guess.
the other guy should get fired too, though, for instigating.
Unless your retaliation is just like really over exaggerated, right?
Yeah.
Like you just put your stapler in the Jello and then you shot him in the foot. Like I mean,
Exactly. Or you railed him. Because that could also be seen.
God.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
Railing
Yeah.
someone at work.
I don't know anyone who uses that term, but okay.
No, and also where you're at work, like if you're gonna rail him, it sounds pretty active and noisy.
It's
yeah,
aggressive.
like I don't know how you're gonna get away with that. Rudeness.
I mean, especially if you're using racial slurs, that's rude.
Yeah, that's very rude. Rebellion. Which is funny because that's actually the reason I quit my last job.
Oh, yeah.
But not because why I got fired.
You were starting a rebellion?
I was starting a rebellion. I was like, this is not right. I shouldn't do this. I don't have time for this. I got to write trivia for tomorrow.
I got a whole Scottish army to lead.
Right. Ripping off the company. That's a great one. I like it.
That seems a little close to home there, Christian.
Yeah, that's what Z said. That's what Z said.
I wasn't reading the comments.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. And Sarah says Matt wins with his racial slurs. The only time racial slurs have won on this show.
Okay, there's a story right here.
I worked at Ross Roy Communication in the 90s. That is how the secretary became HR directing, railing in the bathroom.
And can I say that's a little extra bonus 1990s trivia right there. You know
there
what I
you
mean?
go. There we have it. That's right.
So
and also, what she was railing and doing rails too. It's it was the double rails.
That's 2 points in categories.
Yeah. She was railing rails.
The Ross Ray Railer. Triple.
That sounds like a serial killer documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix. The next true crime miniseries, 6 episodes.
The Ross Ray Railer. Look out! No bathroom is safe. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. All right, and then song titles.
All right, I got to assume everyone got this. Wait a minute. Rectal fissures, is that like a cattle decapitation song? I don't know what that is.
That's either a song or something you can't do at work to get fired.
Oh, that gets you fired. I don't think you get fired for that, can you? That seems like a discriminatory thing. I don't know.
All right, what you got for
Matt,
an
you
art
song titles?
Real Love. It was a John Lennon song that was later covered by the Beatles.
Okay.
I'll believe that because it's probably true.
Yeah.
Francois, what do you got going on there?
I have Red by Treble Charger.
Oh, if I could give you double points, I would for doing a treble charger, but
yeah, I came up with it.
And I thought one of you guys would cancel me out with Rocket Man, but you didn't. So I know someone at home said it, but
that's right. We get Red Wine. That's 2 points. We get Remember Me.
Cartoon Kingdom with the cartoon song.
That's
Love
right.
it.
Beauty. We got Rocket Man.
Nice.
Revolution by the Beatles. There we have it. We got Respect, R-E-S-B-E-C-T.
Well, thanks for spelling it for us, too.
There you go. And yeah.
So I wound up with 2 there. That's not bad.
I have 3.
Nice.
Not bad at all.
I mean, the goal on this category is to just get double points everywhere and walk away with 20 points. But
yeah. The biggest round, right?
But I totally forgot what it. Okay, there we go. 4.
I got a real wet wagon.
All right. Let's do this. Let's roll another letter here.
Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. Erasing my board, getting to it. Reroll.
4's around.
Oh wait, I gotta do this first. Restart. Oh, it might reset the letter. Oh no. No, it's gonna be A.
Change your time, right? Before.
Oh, did it do? Oh yeah, we didn't change it.
What did we say? 75 this time?
75 this time.
I mean, it'll be just as embarrassing when I still can only come up with 3, but whatever.
All right, we're doing A, not O.
Ready,
set?
Thought AB was still watching. Yeah, so did I, but we're apparently too much talking for him.
There we go.
Not enough math. Oh!
Software,
hey.
School subjects, items in a suitcase, furniture, and things in a souvenir shop. Let's go.
Software. All right.
Ooh, skip this song. You guys can't hear it, but I'm listening to music at the same time.
Oh, is that helping? Is it Jeopardy music?
Some of it. I'm actually listening to your playlist, the Seriously Trivia playlist.
Fantastic. I hope it's all hayloft. Furniture. Oh, that's not right.
Oh my God, number 3. What the hell? And we're done.
All right.
God darn it, that was tough.
I don't know. Would O have been better? I don't know that O would have been
I don't
any
know.
better.
I don't know if it would have been
think
better. I got a double, which I'm hoping no one else came up with.
Oh, I did not get a double, so.
And then I've got a couple of funnier than and they're not even that funny.
More funny than correct.
And they're not even that funny.
Okay, so I had to skip number 1 and save it till the end, and then I went back to it because I just thought it
So
was
what'd you
waste all
get?
my time. Well, because we referred to it earlier, and it is technically software and did come on CD-ROMs originally. I put AOL.com CDs because that was AOL software.
I mean, yeah, it would get you on. It's the software that would get you on the internet. Sure, I'll give it to you.
I mean, I don't like it, but I'll take the point.
Nobody did.
Yeah.
But it was free.
Okay, that's true.
It came in cereal boxes.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was a new brand of coaster for a while, but what did you get there, Matt? Anything for software?
Yeah, it came right away. Adobe
Yes.
software company. Photoshop.
Did you write Adobe Acrobat? Because that's
I did.
oh. Because as soon as you said it, nice job.
So do only the Adobes cancel
Yes.
out?
You get
And
a
I still
point,
get one for Acrobat?
which is
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
But yes, you get a
Okay.
point still.
Because other people said Adobe
Yeah.
and Adobe
So
Acrobat.
that's how they'll have to do it too.
Yeah.
They don't.
Cancel
What
out the
was-
Adobes, but keep the Acrobat.
Yeah.
What was Adobe Acrobat?
It's the PDFs.
It's a
Oh.
PDF reader. Yeah.
It's a PDF reader, yeah.
Oh yes, the updates keep showing
And
up.
then
And
difference
getting-
being-
Exactly.
And the difference being Adobe is the company software that did Photoshop and all that other stuff.
That's
as
right.
well.
And Premiere and yeah.
Specifically, Adobe Acrobat did the PDF readers.
And there you go.
Fantastic.
Adobe Acrobat, Adobe, and there you have it.
And I saw
Apple, I
is
don't know,
not
man.
software.
Apple is not software.
Apple is
No.
the company,
That's right.
and they don't really
Like at the same time, Adobe is not the software.
in a way, you're
it's
correct.
the company.
Yes. But everybody got that canceled out anyway.
Right.
if you
But
will.
it doesn't matter.
So, but yeah, Apple. It's not like Microsoft. Like Apple is the
No,
company,
it is.
right?
That's exactly my Apple is like Microsoft, whereas Microsoft is not
Mm.
software. Microsoft makes Office, which is the software.
Okay.
Makes Word, makes Excel.
Sure.
Excel is, but they're the company that make the software.
Yeah.
Where Apple makes Safari and makes all these other.
Well,
softwares
yeah,
as well.
more. I was more thinking they make hardware, and then, but you're right.
That
they do
too.
have other software
That too.
now.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, enough about that. So, school subjects. Matt, what'd you get there?
algebra.
Nice. Francois.
Arithmetics. I went for an old
Oh,
school.
all right. I went astronomy, so there you have that. I went for like university subject.
Right. A real specific one.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we didn't cancel each other out at all there. Wow. I thought
No.
for sure.
We went so fast. Oh, there we go. It's catching up right now. We got arithmetic coming in by Cartoon Kingdom, and algebra.
So they would have canceled. Oh, art.
Oh my God! Yeah,
Oh, ah!
I can't believe we didn't think of art
Yeah,
either.
The arts. What are the arts? Those ones are
There's
so
art
good.
again, and more arithmetic.
That's funny because like everyone went with arithmetic, which you don't even call it, right? You call it math.
Math, I know.
And then we skipped art, which should have been like right in front of our face.
Yeah.
I like that.
Number 3, an item in a suitcase. I had nothing, but my buddy used to call deodorant pit stick, and so I wrote armpit stick.
Oh, get out of here!
I'm gonna go ahead and erase that, and there we go. armpit stick. He's like, I get your pit
Well,
stick. You got any
my
pit
favorite thing
stick?
about items, my favorite thing about items in a suitcase, and there's a few categories like this, like things on a menu, but like items in a suitcase is even broader because it's really, as long as you can fit it in a suitcase,
Yeah.
you kind of have to accept it, right?
Yeah, you can be like, Annie.
Yeah, like
You know,
it
if
could
I've
be really
ever...
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the DVD of Annie. No, I wrote
Right,
Astroglide.
DVD.
Astroglide. So there you
Oh,
go.
shit. Yes. And I mean, at least after your whole explanation, though, Astroglide still makes sense, though.
It does. I wasn't stretching.
If you were to retract the stretch, it wouldn't matter. Astroglide totally belongs in a
Yeah, I wasn't stretching. I was gliding.
Oh my God, that's great.
Right into that answer.
Ah! Matt?
There's a lot of great answers in the chat, so mine's going to have to come to a vote. I wrote articles of clothing.
I mean, yes. Yeah.
Here's my thing with that. If you just said clothing, the answer would be the same.
Mm-hmm.
So does the articles...
It makes it a little more pompous, sure, but...
Like, does it make it more the thing? Do you know what I mean? Clothes, like clothes.
Yeah. But he
Articles
managed to
of
find a
clothes.
way to describe clothing in a verbose way that fits.
So here's my comparison, and again, I really
He didn't say green clothing.
No, but here's my comparison, and give him the point if you want. But if the letter was B, could I say bottles of Astroglide? Do you know what I mean? Really, it's Astroglide.
Oh, well put, Evan. Wow.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
like when a person makes a good argument and well-versed, and that is the great example. That's a good analogy. Bottles of Astroglide versus Astroglide, I would have been like, get out of here.
Yeah. But again, if you deem it a point, take the point. I'm
Okay,
just
let's put it up to the crowd.
Yeah,
Put
give
up
it
to
to
the
the
crowd.
Give it to the
Crowd says, articles is an adjective. It is not. It is totally a noun. It
But-
is a noun.
but
it is a
descriptive.
descriptive. Yeah. Chris
take it,
would. Chris
but
would
he-
take it.
Yeah, he
He
voted
would take it twice.
Yeah.
Even. Yeah,
you
that
would.
much.
Yeah, you would. I don't know. What that means.
Let's get back to we had lube. Yes, lube.
Yeah,
Aftershave. Oh my God, this is great. An AC/DC shirt. I mean, as qualifier as it is, if you're going, it's just a specific item of
No,
clothing.
that works in that. That's the shirt.
I'm going to an AC/DC concert. I'm bringing my AC/DC
Yeah,
shirt.
no, that I get.
Uh-huh.
Now, only one.
A
person-
line sweater or an A-line sweater?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now,
What's a line sweater? And an aspirin,
Yeah,
and
aspirin for
earbuds.
Sure.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, all those work.
All right.
No one else said anything, but Chris said he'd take it, so take the point, Matt. 'cause
All right, that's it, Matt. You got it.
Put
Articles.
my eraser down.
Only if you had opposition would I, you know what I mean? Like, but no one.
I'm realizing now I did not mark down my points for the last one. What did I get? 2?
At least.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm gonna put that down now. At least, he says.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fine, I'll take 3.
Let's be honest.
Right.
Yeah, you can take any number except 1 or
Except
0.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Furniture.
wrong.
Furniture.
Oh yeah, furniture. I have an armchair.
So do I.
also have.
Wow,
an
of course.
armchair.
Oh my gosh.
What else is there though? You know.
Armoire.
Oh yeah, I guess
As
there
That's
is.
the
LB.
word I was blanking on.
Yeah,
where I was
same.
trying to think of clothes. I was like the clothes, and I couldn't come up
The
with
dresser
it under the time.
thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's things in Beauty and the Beast, you know, the thing.
It walks around like that.
Yeah. I'm a cabinet, sort
Yeah,
of.
I'm a cabinet.
Hey,
What
with
is
a
this, like
French
Borat?
accent. Yeah.
Borat was in this movie now. Hey, I'm a cabinet. Yeah. All right.
Armchair
And
was also said.
we have
Armoire is actually on
Adirondack.
here.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
Mm,
Paul.
I like Adirondack chair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Armchair, but as a descriptor, no, it's a type of chair, so that counts.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Same with Adirondack. There are types of chairs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, it sounds like it is,
It's
for
a
sure.
valid descriptor. So that's how I just said at the beginning. If the descriptor doesn't actually have anything,
Yeah.
no,
Well,
No.
you think of
if
it
the
like a
object
chair,
has nothing to do with it,
like
yeah.
an armchair is that specific kind of living room chair with the big arms, and you sit, versus like an office
sofa
chair,
or an office chair or a
dining room chair. Or something.
yeah,
They all
exactly, a
have
high
different
chair,
low chair.
right. Low chair.
Yeah.
I love those low chairs.
Low chair. Yeah, I mean,
I love the ones on the beach. You know what? It's like a lawn chair, but they have like the
Wait, that's what
6-inch
those are
leg.
called? Lawn chairs? I thought those were low chairs. No,
The low
Okay.
chairs. Yeah. Chaise
And then-
longue.
Yeah, things in a souvenir shop.
Mm.
Now
So
again,
again, now
this could
here I
kind of
am.
Be anything sort of.
Yeah,
really.
and again, mine has a descriptor, but it makes sense because it's a
If you
a
wrote
souvenir
armpit,
shop.
If you wrote armpit stick, again,
Armpit stick,
stick.
right? Because those travelers who forgot to bring their armpit stick with them.
He was at
No,
the
I-
Speed Stick Museum, and
that's the souvenir.
yeah,
The original armpit stick.
Come on. No, I wrote American flag.
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
But because if you go to a souvenir shop
yes.
in the States, you're probably going to find an American flag specifically.
Yeah.
You know, not just, yes, flag is a thing, but
No,
American
I allow
flag.
it. I allow
Okay.
that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Gives
because
me
it's,
like a sad 3 points.
no,
for the
that's
Frost,
no,
so
that's
good.
for sure. That's for sure. I wrote, and I was going from the perspective. Yes, it's a souvenir shop, but if you go to most souvenir shops now, a large portion of them, especially at the counter, is just like a convenience store type thing.
Yeah.
So I wrote Altoids.
Yes!
I've seen them.
That's so great.
Absolutely.
You know?
Uh-huh.
So like I know it's it's not souvenir-y, but you know.
No, but even like, I would even count that as like, because Altoids are known for being sold in a tin.
Yeah.
And they sell like all
They
these
have-
custom
they have different
tins
kinds, yeah.
of whatever wherever you are,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
just a tin of
Yeah.
mints,
Yeah.
but it's themed to whatever. So totally,
Yeah.
I will give it to you. I love these, by the way. Okay, well, first is the very straight. Oh, sorry, Matt. Matt, did you say yours?
I was at a couple of different museums and art galleries this summer, so I wrote down artworks. You can
yeah,
get
that's
prints
fantastic.
There you go.
in the
Yeah.
gift shop.
Finally,
That's
somebody
probably the best
remembers the
answer.
arts. You know,
Yeah.
that's what,
First we have it as a subject, now they're selling it. Man,
you know, we're growing. We're
that's
growing.
why
as a group.
artists are the most commonly well-paid, well-known, right? Careers out there, right? I think
Right.
That's what I hear, right? Isn't it?
That's right.
what
It's
it
the
is.
most popular, most profitable. most
Overfed
profitable.
artists is what they say, right? Isn't that what
That's
they-
all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, goddamn, these
Over-
artists, they should pay more taxes. Is what I hear all the time.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah. My favorites were we got accessories, which is really good. We have a lot of overpriced crap.
A lot. Mm.
We have postcard.
Is this what time it is at night now? We're just using
Just,
the letter.
and then depending on what museum you're at or souvenir shop, yeah, you got anal beads.
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
Who knows?
There's no way those aren't in a souvenir shop somewhere specifically in like
Correct.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess.
Some sex museum somewhere.
Amsterdam.
And Cartoon Kingdom missed the opportunity of saying, I've got nothing. But they wrote, I've got nothing.
I was thinking, what about animation cells, Cartoon Kingdom?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. All right. You guys want to do one more?
One more. Let's do one
Yeah.
more because
All right, it's one. Yeah, we're at the 130 mark. It's good. It's good.
But if this is like X, we're re-rolling. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
I'm-
if it's like, I want to finish on something that's
It's
somewhat.
like roll till we get a good letter.
Oh wait, how many did I get there?
Pretend this is Joe Wilkinson on Countdown.
4.
Picking letters. All right, I got to
That
get
was
to
very
that.
specific.
I got to get to that restart.
Wow, guys, I got 8.
Oh, geez, great.
Yes, P is where it's at.
All right, ready,
And-
set.
I am ready. Let's do this.
Ready, set. Wait.
Appropriated culture.
From-
10 points. 10 points for Sarah.
that's great.
10 points for Sarah. That's in every souvenir shop
That's right.
has that,
my
and it's
God.
overpriced. 10 points.
All right, let's go. That's amazing. T. Types of weather, excuses for being late, things found in New York, bodies of water, and games. My hands are so greasy I couldn't get the cap off my pen. Hold on. All right, I need another types of weather.
Throwback.
Done. Oh yes. That feels good.
Wow.
Okay,
That's-
no, I
that's
don't like my number one.
insane.
I'm gonna try again.
That's insane.
I'm gonna try number one again. Hold on. I don't want to redo number one because I'm gonna write down what you guys wrote.
I am also done.
My number 2 made me giggle.
Okay, so I wrote down 2. I'm going to stick with my first one, but I wrote down what I would have changed it to just in case, just for the fun effect of seeing what happens.
Oh my gosh, guys, some of these are dumb, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay.
All right, number 1, types of weather starting with T. Who wrote thunder?
Nope.
All right,
Nope.
good. I was going to write that down. I didn't write it down. Who wrote tornado?
Nope.
I did.
Yeah, there it is. I didn't
Nope.
write it either.
Nope.
Mike, go.
I wrote tropical, baby.
Oh,
Tropical weather.
Yeah.
I wrote
Right.
temperamental.
Good.
Yeah? Yes! Thank you. That was my first instinct. If not, it was going to be tornado, though.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's the thing. And tornado's correct. In the audience here, we have Twister and Typhoon. All those are correct. But then my brain went...
Typhoon.
My brain kind of went... I mean, really, those are just sort of like natural disasters. And then I was trying to think of, well, they are weather phenomena, though. But then tropical, I was like, tropical weather, tropical storms. So
That's right. That's
what I
right.
got
A
there.
thunderstorm.
Yeah.
There you
all
go.
great answers. Some of you are canceling each other out.
Mm-hmm.
Keep track
They
of
have.
that, by the way.
I just thought
We
of that.
haven't been.
I just thought of that, by the way. It's also unfair to them because there's way more people for
There
them to go against than us
Yeah.
3.
This is
So-
our show, so yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's right. That's how this goes.
I'd also like to point out we never win, so let's
There is that too.
knock some of their points off. You know what I mean?
I didn't even give myself my points for the last one. I
That's
have
like-
more than 9 for
You know
sure.
what? You just dawned on me. One time, I'm just
I have
gonna
a
host
12.
Games Lounge categories by myself, thus not being canceled out ever,
Oh.
and win. Like that's how I'm gonna finally win Games Lounge. It's just Mike
Yeah.
playing categories alone with an
Yeah.
audience. He
On
never
this
get-
episode of
Lonely Lounge.
Lonely Lounge.
That's double points, by the way.
Yes. That is. Number 2,
Tsunami.
excuses for being late. Matt started off.
Traffic.
That's a
Mm.
good one.
I've got the best
That's a
one.
good one.
Excuses for being late. I'm tardy.
That's not even an excuse. That's you admitting it. That's
Yeah.
almost the opposite of an excuse.
It's
That's
meta.
honesty.
It's
That's
very
honesty.
meta. It's very
Why-
meta. I'm
why are
sorry.
you
I'm a
late?
late person.
Yeah, why are you late? Because I'm late.
Because I'm tardy.
Like that's just okay.
Because I'm not on time.
Tardiness is what Paul said too.
Thank you.
Tardiness.
Yes.
I like.
Oh,
Now here, you know what I also
my
like.
man.
Can I point? Let me just pretend that we didn't know this. Excuses for being late. Twister, a tornado,
Yeah.
a typhoon.
Oh, wow, yeah.
thunderstorm. Tsunami kept me way stuck in traffic.
Yeah, I
you know?
could not make it in. The bus was so late.
Yeah, I like this though. Tied up in a
good way. Yeah. But I want to hear that phone call though. It's like, hello, boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, I'm gonna be late. Why? Oh, I am having the kinkiest sex you've ever heard of.
It's
I
more
want
like-
to
I
know.
think it's-
Here's the thing. I want to know how he's talking on the phone
Yeah.
If
while
he's
his
tied
hands
up?
are tied.
If
Yeah.
It would sound more like.
Yeah.
It would sound more like.
hands free.
That's what it sounds
And then you
like.
hear a third voice. Okay, that's enough.
That's a. Yeah.
Yeah. You got your one phone call.
Oh my gosh. But the gimp is sleeping. You're gonna have to wake
Fantastic.
him up.
Fantastic. So you got
Okay.
tardiness,
Yay.
thirsty. I think that might also be something to do with a good way.
Mhm.
Tripped and fell. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I tripped and fell. I'm just going home. That's it.
That's right.
uh,
I'm gonna be late at least.
Now, a train delay is slightly different than a rain delay. That's a sports
Mhm.
thing.
It's less
Um,
wet.
Yeah,
Less wet.
and I did have one. I just didn't say it.
Oh yeah.
Mine was a tummy ache.
Oh, I got a
I had
tummy ache.
Sorry, I had to sleep in it. That's the family edition of
It's
Scatty.
a very innocent way of calling it.
I had a
Yeah.
tummy ache.
I have a tummy ache. I'm
Oh
going.
my God.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
night night.
I think we'll refer back to things that get you fired when you constantly refer to sickness as tummy aches. The
Tummy
boss is
aches.
just you're out of here.
Yeah, I gotta go dodos. I'm not feeling good. Things found in New York. I think I'm going first on this one, and I'm very proud of this one. Turtles of the ninja kind.
So close to writing that down.
Really?
So
Yes, I'm taking it because if Matt says yes, it's yes.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to say they didn't want to be found or seen, but they, as proven by many a meme, They're flying around in airships and big pizza
Yeah,
vans.
big vans
They're
that
found.
says Ninja Turtles on them.
Label your transportation.
That's right.
The key to being a ninja.
That's how you get robbed, by the way.
That's true. Yeah.
Fun fact. What'd you write, Mike?
I wrote Trump Towers going for 2 points.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Are they still open though? Well, let's check on that.
That's the question. Are they still there?
Are they still
Does
operating?
not say currently founded.
Yeah. Found at some point in history.
It's on film.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I'm taking it. So.
Speaking of branded vehicles, taxis.
Oh my goodness, 100%. Or not
Stereotypically.
found, depending on if you can call them. Yeah.
Speaking of which, you could find taxis according to Cartoon Kingdom. Very nice.
Above that,
You
but
can
there
find
is
Ninja Turtles at Cartoon Kingdom.
tourist traps.
tourist traps.
That is a fantastic 2-pointer
great.
right there.
And that's where you would find LB's tourists as well. That's also where you would find the transients, probably. You may even find some transvestites. Some traffic jams.
That's where the cabs are, too.
And taxis. Very specifically, you would find Times Square.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool. Oh, man, I was so proud of myself for coming up with number 4. I'm going to go last.
I want to know what you guys got. Oh, no, you're going to go last?
Yeah, we're going to go make Matt go first.
All right. All right. Well, okay, I was trying to... Okay, so here's the thing. Define a body of water. You know
a river, a lake, an ocean,
but what's the minimum size to make it a body?
Nothing. A puddle's a body of water.
Okay, so then we're going to agree that we accept tub, right? The tub. The tub is a body of water. I put tub.
Oh, you shit. You trapped me. You trapped me into your ridiculous answer, and now I have no choice but to agree with it. Well done. Well played. Well played, you bubbly man.
No, that's Matthew. He's the bubbly.
He's the bubbly man. Yeah. Oh, shit. I sure that was what I'm saying. That's funny. That's good. Your tub. Oh, man.
Matt,
it is a body of water. I mean, if I'm accepting a puddle, for God's sakes, I guess. Matt?
Similar to some of the answers in the chat here, I wrote down the name of a specific body of water, Tampa Bay.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, Tampa Bay. Okay.
Very nice. Because I also wrote one that is in the crowd that I thought you were going to cancel me on. And I wrote just who was the first one to say it? It would have been Jim. The Thames.
Yeah.
The Thames.
And these are all great answers. I just couldn't. I was blanking.
Yeah, the Thames. The Thames over here. We got Lake Tahoe. LB put on tubs. She put on the tub. Yeah. We got the Trent Canal.
Great minds.
Trent. I've been in Trent's Canal. I was university. I was experimenting.
Oh, that's different.
But I want to know how you know Trent's Canal.
Yeah.
And then
She told me I was
Trent?
the only one.
Yeah.
She told me.
Who's Trent, and why do you know his canal? So there you have it. So the Thames. Wow, I can't believe the Thames got me some points there. That's pretty great.
Yeah, I mean it's no tub, but we'll accept it.
It's no tub. Games. I heard you go, oh my God, games. And I was like, Tetris.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, it is.
Right?
This is perfect, by the way, for being the last thing on the Games Lounge, being games.
Yeah, a game. You're absolutely right. I'm registering a 5 out of 5 so far. You guys?
What do you got there, Matt, for games?
I'm sure it's about to show up 3 or 4 or 5, 6 times in the chat. Twister.
See, I
here.
changed mine.
Yeah.
I was gonna put Twister, as that was the joke for what game will we play in the Games Lounge. I'm bringing Twister. We used to say that all the time.
Yes, yeah.
So I actually, this is a little foreshadowing, precursor for next Games Lounge. I will be bringing Tiddlywinks. So that's what I put.
Oh, okay.
Tiddlywinks.
We're gonna need 2 cameras each, a little Tiddlywinks cup, and
it's gonna be interesting. We'll figure it out, I'm sure.
It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. I like it. Yeah. Matt.
He said Twister. Yeah, Twister.
Oh yeah, Twister. That's
so
right.
what did the audience? Oh no! Look at Nicole's.
I love this one, Twisted Metal, the video game.
Yeah,
See, me and CK, we think the same way.
And
video
LB had
games.
Twister.
Oh my gosh!
Toe for the 3-pointer, comes in late to the game, takes it down,
and ties everyone.
with the
one
Ablo reduplication as
Yeah.
well. God, I love that.
That is
we get more Tetris. Guys, how do we forget about Trivial Pursuit?
Because we're trying not to get sued.
Yeah, right. Game of Tag. Wow,
yeah,
went for a physical game.
yeah.
Of course he did. He's a sports guy. He went
Yeah.
for that physical game. Nicole
Everyone's
gets that
celebrating
3-pointer.
Nicole, yeah.
Yeah, for real. They're like, way to go, Nicole. You should get 3.
It's
3-pointer.
fantastic. And I'm surprised Chris didn't put Twisted Metal.
Yeah, and that's exact.
Yeah.
Well, I had to look at the name twice. I thought Chris. I thought it was Chris. I thought it was
Yeah.
Chris. Oh man. Well, there you have it. That's how we play.
Love it.
I got 5 more, so that would mean
Oh,
my
I didn't
total
write my points. Hold on.
something ridiculous like I think 17.
Oh, let's see if I'm gonna lose again.
Yeah. Oh, Matt and I like woo
Yeah.
all night, eh?
All right, last place.
Let's go. Well, man, what a great game launch this was.
Always.
Next month we're gonna do it again, but we're gonna find something. I'm still working on. I said this in the thing, but I gotta figure out. I don't have a lot of weekends, with the private shows and whatnot. But we still have our Mondays. So what if we just fuck with Mondays? Oops, sorry. What if we just mess up with Mondays and instead of doing like regular trivia, what if we did like Games Lounge one Monday night?
Yeah, or Battleship.
Because we've been wanting, yeah, but that's what I mean. We've been wanting to do it. I know what like we keep talking about it and like the dates come and go. But what if we just take these Mondays and just do that? Do some Games Lounges and do one of them Battleship or maybe 2 of them Battleship, and do some other stuff. So if you guys are into that, let us know. That being said, I'm supposed to be hosting a virtual Christmas party December 10th. It's not picking up as much as I want. So I'm just going to keep that date, and maybe I'll make it the patrons' Christmas party as well. So look for confirmation on that one as well. Just because I'm already booked for that date, might as well use it. If I'm not bringing in any businesses or groups, I might as well just use it for that date, and we're just going to have some fun together anyway.
Cool. So we'll keep our ears open.
Keep your ears open for all sorts of fun stuff happening in December. Thanks to everybody. Look at this. We get some yes please and some oh yes and some New Year's. I don't know about New Year's. I think we're trying to plan a thing here at our house to have people over here for New Year's. And if I'm available for a few hours, maybe I'll come down to the studio and just drunkenly
or just set us all up on your TV like the Yule log instead of that, like the fire.
Yeah,
like it'll be us just watching your party and commentating.
Like,
look at those snacks!
That would be hilarious if we just recorded ourselves for like 4 hours.
Yeah,
pointing
on a
at
loop,
things,
laughing randomly at people's jokes. Yeah, exactly. That'd be so great.
I like it.
Otherwise, there was this one. Matt, didn't you have something super important you wanted to tell everybody?
I did, and it had to do with the racial slurs.
What?
My problem is
You